Hey, I'm David Mirsky, Technical Director of BTV. Today we're going to take an in-depth look at Binghamton's own student-run television station. Follow me into the studio.
Hey, I'm Lainey Levy. Follow us as we take an in-depth look into BTV's production and facilities. Right next to me, I have the president of BTV, Alex Kleiner himself. Thank you so much, Alex, for your time.
Thank you for having me.
We have a couple questions concerning BTV and what it has to offer not only the students of Binghamton, but the community of Binghamton itself. The first question we would like to know is, how would you define BTV?
Thank you for asking, and thank you for having me on the show. It's
No
really
problem.
exciting to be here. So, for me, Binghamton Television is a creative outlet for all the students on campus. There's no real media major here. We have a cinema major, which is very artistic, and I like that aspect. But at BTV, we want people to expand their creativity and expand any other sort of media entertainment where they would want to broadcast to campus their visions.
Very interesting. So what have you accomplished as the president that you're most proud of?
What I'm probably most proud of is my team. In years past, we had a very small executive board, a very small government of about 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
And now at the new BTV, we have about 20 people always here working together, making an incredible station and an incredible experience for everybody. So I'm really proud of the large team that we have here working together.
Yeah, it's definitely come a long way.
Thank you.
What has BTV as a station accomplished in general?
So thus far, we have built an incredible outlet for all students on this campus to express their creative freedom. But what's really exciting now is that we have the ability to very easily produce very high-level and professional content, where anybody with a vision can walk into our studio and create whatever they have envisioned very easily. So we are a production factory, whether you know your material or your cinema experiences or not.
Very cool. So what do you hope to accomplish in the future now that you have like a good production team?
So our main goal is to really inform the campus and, as I said before, be a media outlet. With the ability to be Channel 6 throughout the entire university's campus, we have great power. And with that power, I always want to say we have great responsibility, but I'm not going to be that cliche. But with that power, I feel that we're obligated to produce extraordinary content and to really bring a sense of pride to the university and really inform the student body of all the incredible events that we have usually going around the campus. At Binghamton, I think we're rated like number 10 or 11 in the Northeast for some of the best extracurricular activities. But not many, at least in my experiences, not enough students really partake in them. So I hope to bring those activities to the dorm room on television and express and show what we have going on this campus.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
That was Alex Kleiner, the president of BTV. So for the viewers, can you state your name and where you're from, what your major is, and what your position is on BTV's e-board?
Sure. I'm Mike Zagreta. I'm Vice President of BTV, born and raised in Bronx, New York, computer science major, and this is my junior year.
What exactly does your job mean? Like, what do you do for BTV?
Well, since we just started off, I've been here, just setting up equipment. We've been getting students organized, getting the government together, and creating a real game plan to, get launching, help people out, get shows developed, and really get the whole place together.
How does BTV benefit the students of Binghamton?
Well, the great part about BTV, it's solely on Binghamton's campus. It's completely run by Binghamton students, only on Binghamton's campus. And really, people can go sit in their dorms, turn on Channel 6, they'll see us, and they'll see their friends, maybe a couple of their professors on TV. And so really, people can enjoy the fact that it's real people that they know. You get some entertainment out of it, and it's a real great thing to watch.
Very cool. And since we're talking about the students, how exactly do students get involved with BTV? Like, if they're interested in getting involved, what can they do to get involved?
Well, honestly, we keep our studio doors open as much as we can, and any student who has an interest, whether it be in editing, producing, acting, they honestly come down, they talk to one of us, we'll get them started, whether they're an amateur or a pro at this. We'll get them at their certain level. We have members to help them out in whatever they need. So they can come down, whatever experience they have, and we'll just fit them in the right place.
So do you have any specific examples of someone who's done that, or who has a show now, maybe?
Yeah, sure. Last semester, we had a couple people come down. They wanted to make their own show. It's now called the Binghamton Bro Code. They came here with an idea. We gave them cameras and tripods. We had one of our members sit down with them, create a script, and they've already gone 2 episodes in. It's been pretty well.
That's very cool. So what other shows does BTV cover? Like, can you say what they are and explain what they do and who's involved with them?
Sure. We have our own director for our news program. We have 2 news programs in development, one that occurs every day to inform the campus of current events, and we have one weekly news show that's produced professionally that just covers the events that have happened on campus and has in-depth interviews with multiple people on campus.
And how often are these shown on the channel of BTV?
Well, the morning news show is a daily one, and the weekly news show will be once every week on a Thursday night.
And the Bro Code, when is that shown?
Well, the Bro Code has gone through 2 episodes, and usually an episode of the Bro Code takes a month. So what happens is once we come to a point where we've already finished up an episode, we set up a premiere lecture hall. We show it to 80, 100 people who show up, and then we put it on BTV. We usually have a great premiere for it. And it's one of our primetime shows, so Friday, Saturday night, you expect to see the premiere on BTV, and then we air it accordingly.
And so far, do you think you're proud of what BTV has accomplished as vice president of the entire BTV channel?
Well, it was no easy way to get this all done. There's a lot of bumps in the road, and it was tough, but we've come really far. It's actually something really impressive. Like, a lot of colleges don't have a college television station, and we've come to a point where we have the technology to make a really sophisticated broadcast, and I couldn't be prouder of the place.
Great. Well, thank you so much for coming and sitting with me.
And we're live.